You're tuned in to Ask the Master Auto Technician. Car questions? Get answers right now. Call 850-763-0555.
James Auto Center, we fix it right, guaranteed. Beep, 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 yeah.
All right, welcome back to the show. This is James Morris. This is round two, or segment two of our Thursday morning show. I got Brian Armstead calling all the way from the great state of Maryland up there. Is the weather turning a little cooler yet, Brian?
Well, actually, James, I'm in the great state of New York.
Oh.
I'm actually here for a Volvo press event.
Oh, okay.
And I'm in the Hamptons, living the life like I have some money for a couple of days here.
Well, it must be nice now. I saw on your Facebook page you were doing something about Volvo, and that's why I asked you. So you're going to talk about Volvos, and you said, no, we're going to talk about the Armada. And I said, you know what, Nissan Armada, I'll be prepared, and I'll go look up a 2017 or a 2016 Armada. Can't find any information in my database on the 2016 Armadas. They don't even have a listing for them. Not yet. It's so new.
Well, I mean, basically, when you need information, go to the website.
I'm going to have to. I need to. I just went to my information source on repairing them, but they're so new, we don't have much information right now.
Well, the nice thing about the Armada and the Nissan brand, pardon me, across the board, but there's still a little trying to recover from last night's frivolities.
Oh, yeah, because you're living the life of luxury right now. I understand.
I kind of went hard last night, so we'll give this a shot here. It's that these vehicles have always been reliable. I mean, Nissan builds world-class engines. If you remember their inline six from the Datsun Z series, Nissan Maxima back in the day, and they're 4-liter, they're 2-liter 4-cylinder, they're 1.8 4-cylinder. These are motors from the Sentra and some of their smaller cars. These are motors that will last a lifetime. Many of them had chain-driven camshafts, so you didn't have to worry about belt braking. Nissan has just always been synonymous with reliability, but they don't get credit for it because they've allowed Toyota and Honda kind of run away with that mantle. And I would wager to say that Nissans are more reliable than Hondas. I don't know about more reliable than Toyotas because they're kind of like at the top of the heap.
Well, I think you're right about Nissan being more dependable than Hondas, because we do have a lot of Nissans that come into my shop, as well as we see a lot of Hondas. Hondas have certain weak points, and all cars have certain weak points, but Nissan, I see very few of them for mechanical engine problems. I see them for other problems, but not too much on the mechanical on the engine side.
Well, in this 2017 Armada, it's got a big old honking 5.6-liter 32-valve V8.
Woo!
Outputs 390 horsepower and 394 pound-feet of torque. Folks, torque is what you feel when you put your foot on the accelerator, and you feel that push in your back. When you're ready to get off the line, it's torque that moves you off the line. When you're ready to tow your boat or your motorhome, it's torque that keeps you going. It's a twisting force. I don't know the total physics breakdown for it, but that's what you feel, and this vehicle has plenty of it to get you off the line. Now, James, for 2017, the Armada is redesigned. It looks just like the Infiniti QX80, the large Infiniti QX80, which is a good thing. The old Armada to me was a little kind of chunky with not a lot of flair to it. It just looked like a big old truck kind of lumbering down the road. This thing actually looks better to me than the Infiniti QX80 that it's based on.
No.
Because I think that the QX80 needs to be freshened, whereas this, for some reason, works for me for Nissan. I love the Nissan grill, the grill on this Armada with the big Nissan logo in the front. It's large and in charge without being gaudy. Along the side, you have nicely flared fenders. My model that I test drove was the Platinum, so I had a two-tone fender paint on body combination, dark-colored chrome wheels, fender vents, styling. Nissan has this kind of a look on the rear window. I forgot the exact name of it, but it's just a well-styled vehicle, and it looks absolutely terrific. When you think about the side view, it's got 20-inch wheels.
Right.
On on these aluminum alloy wheels, and it just looks great. Up front, you've got LED low beam headlights, fog lights. On the top, you've got dark painted roof rails, dark painted running boards.
Sounds like they really customized this thing out where it looks nice. I mean, it's a big does it look considerably different than, let's say, the 2014, 2015s, in your opinion?
Oh, dramatically.
Dramatically,
It's
okay.
not even, it's like I said, the old model was chunky and
Oh,
clunky
okay.
looking.
Right.
This is very smooth. This is very, very smooth. So hats off to Nissan for the design elements. Then when you step inside, it's Infinity. I mean, it's a rebadged Infinity for all practical purposes.
I'm looking.
It's substantially cheaper than the QX80.
I'm
You've got
looking at it
Nissan,
now.
Navigation system. It's got an 8-inch touchscreen with voice recognition. You've got nav traffic, nav weather, Sirius XM radio, push button ignition, a remote start where you press the button on the key fob and you can warm up your car or cool it down in the summer
Right.
just by pressing.
I'm looking at it right now. This is a pretty neat looking car. I'm looking on the internet. It's really got lots of room. It gets 14 to 19 miles to a gallon.
Which is not bad for a vehicle that has that level of performance.
This is really luxurious looking. I mean, leather seats. I'm talking about, it looks like a space capsule inside the interior. This is fantastic.
Well, one of the things I like about the features inside is, and Nissan pioneered this, they have the around view monitor. And this year they've added moving object detection. So basically, they have two small cameras on the bottom of each side view mirror. And the way they've configured the cameras, the look that you get on the screen is that you're looking from the top down. So you can see anything on the side of the car, in front of the car, on the back of the car. It's a panoramic lens that just shows basically what things look like all around the car. Now for 2017, moving object detection. So if your neighbor's dog or your neighbor's child or a ball rolls into your pathway, you'll see it on the screen as you're trying to back out of a parking space, or back out of a mall, shopping mall parking space. It's incredibly smart technology. Nobody tends to think of Nissan as a safety company, but this thing is just totally loaded with safety. It's got intelligent cruise control. It's got the full complement of airbags. It's got that around view monitor that we talked about. It's got
and it seats 6 people, it looks like. I had no idea it was that big. I didn't know they had 3 rows, 3 rows, 2 passenger rows of seats. I had no idea it was that big. That's a pretty good size vehicle.
Yeah, it's got lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, vehicle traction control, blind spot warning, blind spot intervention, distance control assist, all kinds of safety features. Now, in the second row, James, you can get the 2 captain's chairs, or you can get a bench. So you can have 6 or 7 seating.
I see that now. Yes, we call it a power third row seat. Pretty amazing. I mean, I guess
that thing you attach to the button folds flat into the floor. It gives you a lot of cubic feet of space for your hauling and cargo needs. And it's just I kind of gush over these cars every week because they're doing the companies are doing so well with these vehicles, but Nissan, I thought over the years had been a little slow to catch up with some of the innovations that other companies have come out with, but they hit a home run with this one, and they have new products in the Infinity line. We talked about
right. We did. We talked about that, and
the QX30 a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
I mean, they're turning the corner here.
Is it because of the safety technology? I looked at it right here. They have 6 airbags in this thing. I don't think I've ever seen a vehicle that had that much airbag curtains. I mean, it's got airbag curtains all the way on the front, the side, all the way, geesh. I bet.
Well, no. I mean, pretty much everybody has side curtain airbags.
Yeah, but boy, look at that. I bet the coverage, I mean, all the way to the back there. That's what I was talking about. Even the third row, according to their Nissan website, looks like they even got curtains back there for the back rows, which is pretty amazing. I had no idea.
Again, people don't tend to think of Nissan as a safety company, but they they've built a lot of safety into this vehicle.
They have.
And to all the vehicles that are coming up for 2017. Pardon me.
And the price doesn't seem outrageous for what you're getting, because I've seen some prices on trucks out there that I thought were just, so-so, and they were $45,000, $55,000. And this one looks like, well, it's got all the buttons, bells, and whistles, and it's very competitive considering.
Well, the base price for the 2017 Armada is $44,000. That'll buy you rear-wheel drive, and it's either front or rear-wheel drive. Pardon me for not.
That's okay.
I drove the all-wheel drive, the four-wheel drive,
right?
Rather, and so that base price is a two-wheel drive model. The four-wheel drive is optional, obviously, and I had the Platinum model as my tester, which was pretty much full tilt, fully loaded.
Yeah.
It came in at just over $60,000. The base price is $57,000. When you compare that to a full tilt Infiniti QX80 or even a Cadillac Escalade, Escalade's coming in at about $91,000.
That's what I'm talking about.
Equipped.
Yeah.
And the QX80, full tilt QX80 is going to run you in the 80s.
This is like $30,000 less for the same type vehicle.
Yeah, so when you compare the corporate cousins, it's $20,000 that we're talking about here.
Yeah, every bit of it. Yeah. Wow.
And does the Infiniti badge mean $20,000 to you?
I'll just take that thing off. I'll just take my Nissan badge off and stick an Infiniti badge on there for $20,000. That's what I need to do.
The parts are interchangeable. You're full of the ticket writers as well.
That's all you're going to. I mean, they are, but they're the same vehicle. Am I correct on that, between the Infiniti and the Nissan? Other than
it's the same vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But $20,000 less. I think I'd be marching down to my Nissan place and avoid my Infiniti place. I hope they don't hear me say that.
Well, there's like with Mercedes and other premium luxury brands, there is cachet that goes with driving a certain brand, and for some people, having that Infiniti logo is going to mean a lot to them, or having a Lexus. And some Lexus models are essentially like the ES. If my memory serves me correctly, is essentially a Toyota Camry that's been gussied up.
You're right.
So do you want to spend $50,000 for a Lexus ES? And the price is way off. I'm sure I don't have that price right.
Well, we got 30 seconds left. We got 30 seconds left.
You want to spend $30 for a Camry. Next week we'll be talking about the 2017 Volvo S90. A totally terrific vehicle. Had a great experience up here driving it. Volvo is back, folks. Don't think they've gone away. They've got great safe cars that now look awesome.
Good.
To talk about.
We're going to talk about more of that.
USA.com for more information on the Armada.
And it's a great website too. I just clicked on it. Fantastic website.
It is a great website.
Thank you so much for calling, Brian. We'll talk to you next week about the Volvo S90. All right, y'all be good. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow morning, everybody. Thank you.
James Auto Center, we fix it right, guaranteed. Beep, 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 beep.